Hello, fellow witches and wizards. My name is PhoenixGinny, and welcome back to Let's Play Nancy Drew Treasure in the Royal Tower. Now, I had to redo this, unfortunately. Okay, so I already recorded this part, but the audio got really corrupted. It got really angry at me. And I recorded it on my older computer, and I think it just has a hard time rendering this really old game and recording it, and I think there's something wrong with that microphone too anyway, so I had to scrap that footage, I'm currently now playing this on my gaming computer. I had to actually buy the downloadable version on Steam, because I was using the disc version on my other computer, and I don't have a disk drive for this computer, and it was really cheap anyway, like $4. There's having a huge sale on everything on Steam right now. Check it out, like until January 5th, there's a huge winter sale. Like everything that I have found on there has been like at least 50% off. It's so good. Head over there right now. You're gonna find some great deals and some awesome games. But so I just downloaded it, and I had to play it all the way back up to this point in the game. So that being said, there's some things I might have missed, or some extra stuff I did here that I didn't do before. The timing is going to be off, so this is a brand new game. And so I don't exactly, it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be exactly as we were doing before, but oh, so annoying. I hate when that happens, but here we are. So what save file am I on? I think I'm on save file 9. In case I lose this file too, I'm gonna have to. I won't have to replay the game again. I'll just start back here. So, anyway, we're gonna go open our locker. I believe is what we were gonna do. Don't know why you have to come at it from this direction, but what am I doing? Nope, not that. I need this. Okay, so the combination is 517 and it's locker 310. So we are going to head over to the elevator and go down to the basement. Oh, we're stuck. We stuck. Okay. Well, now we are going up through the elevator shaft. Just fine. The whole point of that part of the game, the reason why they have you get stuck in the elevator, so that you do discover that you can go through the elevator shaft. But if you're observant enough, you can do it without the game forcing you to, which we've already done. Okay, so there's actually a elevator reset button downstairs. So it begs the question: did the elevator just, you know, get stuck because it's an old elevator? Or did somebody make it stick? Maybe it was sabotage. Don't know. But we can reset it right here. But we are exactly where we want to be anyway. So, let's see if we can get into our locker right here. Locker 310. And it's 517. 5. Give me a second. I forgot to set my timer. Oops. Oh, come on. Okay, I don't need any more things going wrong today. My stream cut out on me today. I'm already upset. Okay. 517.
The combination is 517, but it's not working.
Well, that's not good. Let's ask a jock about it.
Ah, Nancy, ¿cómo se va?
Dexter told me the combination to my locker, number 310, is 517. I tried it, but the locker won't open.
Dexter must be confused, because I think that is the combination for number 311. Try 311.
I'll talk to you later.
Ale, bye-bye.
Okay, I don't know how he remembers combinations, but we'll try locker 311. Okay. 5 1 7. Ta-da! And now we're gonna snoop through someone else's stuff. That looks like Lisa. But that's not her name. Helen Karp isn't her name. Alina Boyd. What? Tanya Lee Gooding. Somebody has some fake IDs up in here. Passport. Helen Karp. Fake passport. Tanya Lee Gooding. Another fake passport. And she's fluent in Spanish? Oh, that lying liar. I'm gonna give her a piece of my mind. Later. Okay. So that's the whole locker situation. Okay. Yeah, so unfortunately, our locker, we were given the wrong locker combination. I doubt there's anything in our locker anyway. Since we got here. Oh, excuse me. Okay. But we did that. So now we can go do the astrolabe puzzle. The fastest way is to use the elevator. And remember how we got that code last time? Well, now we're going to use it in order to go through the front door, so to speak. Now that we have the key from Dexter's desk. So we're going to go to the first floor. And the code is, you have to be quick about this, or you'll get caught by Dexter. 3*72. Perfect. Excuse me. Okay, so the astrolabe puzzle. So it's -15. Oh, I passed it. 10. Come on. And then -5. Loud, 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 loud. Okay, and now a secret compartment has opened up here. Ta-da! Fancy, fancy. Now we have a lighter. Let's light it up in here. Ooh. A key. Wonder where it goes. We don't want to do that. It's silly. It's too dark. And we have a poem. The castle's been empty for many years now, these hallways just echo in vain, and oh, how I miss you, my one-time son, my anger's dissolved into pain. I still don't know why you pilfered my wallet, the money could hardly have mattered, the $50 I'd have given you twice, but instead, my poor heart you shattered. If only I could find you, we'd patch it all up, talk through it as dad and son should. Perhaps you meant only to test my love, perhaps you felt misunderstood. I want you to know that your old man forgives you. Old bygones are bygones with me. So I've left you one keepsake to remember me by. You'll sure be delighted to see. Go out to the garden, my old thinking spot, my refuge in hours of dread. Your luck charm is stashed where no stranger would look, in the back of my old troubled head. So this is goodbye, dear Dexter, farewell. You offered me much needed joy, and I'll never forget all the laughter brought me, my darling young rascally boy. So this is for Dexter from his dad. Maybe that's what Dexter was looking for when he was looking around the library. Maybe he's looking for whatever his dad left him. And here's some creepy bugs. And they're all named. Minnie, Clint, Beverly, Stella, Little Joe, Pat, Gwyneth, Dogmar is what it looks like. I couldn't tell you what that says. Tex, Junior, Bertha, Roscoe, Priscilla, Biff, Skeeter, Jean-Luc, Sue Ellen, Rutherford, Pearl, Mortimer, Jethro, Frida, Daisy, and Clarence. There's some names there that are used in other Nancy Drew games. Okay, and we have some scrapbooks. When he was good, he was very good. Dexter, the sun in my life. Go boldly, counsel, ASA, attaboy. Sesquicentennial, earned student trip to D.C. by Janet Robinson. Madison. Students from all corners of Wisconsin competed at the Badger State Spelling Bee in Madison on Saturday. The day began with 116 finalists, ages 9 to 15, at Capitol Elementary School. After 14 rounds of competition, there were 3 remaining finalists: Marcia Aldridge of Dresser, Tanya Jones of Ladysmith, and Dexter Egan of Butter Ridge. In the end, Egan, a fifth grader, correctly spelled sesquicentennial to earn an all-expense-paid trip next month to the Vanderbilt National Spelling Bee in Washington, D.C., not to mention a trophy and statewide fame. After the contest, Dexter said he had been preparing for the event since last fall. The charming 11-year-old was just one more than 50,000 elementary and one of more than 50,000 elementary and junior high school students in Wisconsin who participated in the classroom, school, city, and county competitions that led to Saturday's competition. Several hundred people from around the state drove to Madison to watch the event. Among those in the audience was the chocolate milk tycoon, Ezra Wickford, who is Egan's adoptive father. When asked how he felt about Dexter's victory, Wickford said he felt like the proudest dad on earth, and added, "Adopting Dexter was the best thing I ever did." The Vanderbilt National Spelling Bee will be held from May 28th to June 3rd. Good. So, Wickford adopted Dexter, looks like. The Young Buckaroos, chartered by Congress July 13, 1933, National Council, 49 Parker Avenue, New York City, Certificate of Service. This is to certify that according to the records of the Young Buckaroos, Dexter Egan was a member of this organization registered with the National Council from August 1940 to November 1944. Best Attendance Award, School Merit, 1942, Yeehaw, First Vehicle. Excellence in Citizenship Award, Certificate of Merit. The certificate is presented to Dexter Egan for demonstrating leadership among his peers in the Villas County Youth Recycling Project to help in the war effort. And I can't read that name. Secretary of State, State of Wisconsin. County Recycling Project, 1943, and Father's Day, 1944. And then there's this one. When he was bad, he was horrid. Now, what kind of parent records and actually makes a scrapbook of the bad things their kid has done? You could already tell he was a terrible parent. Dexter, when it rains, it pours. My son, the vandal. March 14th, 1945. Dear Mr. Wickford, we're sorry to report that your son Dexter was caught on school grounds last night throwing rocks at the gymnasium windows. This is the second time he has been caught attempting to destroy school property. We fear Dexter is becoming a danger to himself and others. We have no choice but to expel him. Please contact us if you have any questions regarding this matter. Sincerely, Harold Burney, School Principal. Dear Pop, I'm sorry for taking $50 out of your wallet without asking. I know it was wrong. I know you are very disappointed in me. I'm sorry. I will never do it again. I'm sorry. Your son, Dexter. Sad excuse for stealing. I raised a crook. Suspect passing phony checks by Griffin Sanders, Milwaukee. Bank employees at the Milwaukee branch of First National Bank on 3rd Street helped police catch a young man who tried to cash counterfeit checks in their bank September 6th at 2:30 p.m. The man came into the bank with phony checks and identification that matched everything on the checks, Milwaukee Police Sergeant Fred Liotta said. Bank employees noted the license plate and a description of the car, called police, and identified the young man after the Milwaukee police stopped the car. The suspect has been identified as Dexter Egan, 18, of Butter Ridge, the adopted son of prominent chocolate milk tycoon Ezra Wickford. He had 3 different sets of false ID matching the checks, Liotta said. At 18, this kid is already like a pro. Egan was arrested on felony charges of possession of false ID for purposes of fraud, possession of counterfeit checks, attempting to pass the checks, and conspiracy. If convicted, he could face a prison sentence of up to 20 years. As of last Friday, Egan was being held at the county correctional center on $50,000 bail, said a jail spokeswoman. Ezra Wickford could not be reached for comment, nor has anyone come forward to post bail for Mr. Egan. Mr. Egan went to prison. Souvenirs. Well, you're the one who put them in here. So, they're your souvenirs. Apparently, you thought they were worth keeping. I'd rather see it burn. Okay, Rockford, Belcher, and Bleck. Attorneys at law, 17. Franklin Avenue, Suite 101, Madison, Wisconsin, June 3rd, 1949. Dear Ezra, I have changed your will according the directions you gave me in our meeting of May 21st. In the event of your death, Dexter will no longer recourse to inherit Wickford Castle or any of your estate or financial holdings. Further, he'll be unable to claim any association with or capitalize upon your name or reputation. I am currently proceeding with your request to annul your adoptive relationship to Dexter and to sever any subsidiary legal ties you may have to him. I will notify you when these procedures are finalized. On a personal note, allow me to say how sorry I am to hear of Dexter's criminal conviction, and to urge you not to blame yourself. I'm sure you did the best you could with Dexter, but some children just turn out to be bad eggs. Nevertheless, while your disappointment must be profound, I commend your prudence and pragmatism in the decisions you have made to protect your state. Yours faithfully, Peter Rockford. Okay, now that is just awful. Parents should never, ever disown their adopted children. When you adopt a child, you adopt the child for life no matter what they do. It's called unconditional love, people. Unconditional love. It means unconditional. It means it doesn't matter what they do, they're still your kid. But apparently, because of the poem, he clearly regrets that decision. So, I'm not saying he should have been okay with anything Dexter did. He shouldn't. I'm not saying that Dexter should have inherited the estate. I mean, you can still withhold your inheritance. And be like, hey, you're gonna misuse this. If you're gonna act like that, then I'm not gonna give it to you. That's fine. But to completely disown your kid that's not okay. That is not okay. But I'm going to save right there. Okay. Sorry if I seem like I'm rushing. I had to rush through the last few minutes through this whole game up to this point, and so I feel like I have to continue to move fast. But we can calm down now. We can slow it down now. That is done. The astrolabe puzzle is done. That is good. I did not want to have to read all that stuff again, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Okay, so what's next? I think we should go talk to people next. Let's go talk to Dexter, see what he has to say about all this. Whoa, wait. We're already on the first floor. Silly me.
Can I help you?
About my radiator, Mr. Egan. Do you think you'll be able to fix it anytime soon?
Sorry, not yet. Hotchkiss called to report that she got her boots. But now I'm told that the light is out in the back stairwell. Could you check the circuit breaker in the basement and make sure it's working?
Yeah, that's the next thing we'll do.
Some vacation this is turning into.
Okay, let's go do that then. We're gonna go down to the basement. Okay. This is more or less a trial and error. There's no way of knowing exactly what circuit breaker it is. So let's try that one. Nope, still dark. Okay. Now it's very important to put that switch back, because just because it didn't affect the lights doesn't mean it didn't affect something else. It could affect the alarm clock in your room, for instance. So put it back. If it's not the correct one, put it back. We'll try these two. Try a couple at a time, that sort of thing. Nope, that's not correct. Okay, put them back. Okay, we can't touch that one. Okay, let's try these three here. Actually, I wonder what it would be if we just did one of them. I wonder if it has to be all three. Oh, we got it! Yay! We fixed it! Okay, so it's only the third one. Okay, so that's good. So that's done. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Where are we going? Where are we going? Let's go up to the second floor and we'll tell Dexter that we finished that. I'll go ahead and save it first though.
Yes?
I don't want to pester you, Mr. Egan, but the radiator...
Thanks for dealing with the circuit breaker. Okay, we're really making progress here, kid. So, you go up to Hotchkiss's room and see what she wants for dinner. She's not answering her phone.
Okay.
No problem, boss.
A lot of people are really annoyed by these chores that Dexter makes you do. I'm not. I enjoy it. I enjoy the chore stuff. I know it's really weird, but... I'm also the person that enjoys the boring parts of The Sims 4, so, is it really that surprising?
Ugh! Virginia Woolf never endured such interruptions. Who is it?
It's Nancy again. Dexter needs to know what you want for dinner.
Oh, hard to think of food candy when I'm riding the raging rapids of my theory. Oh, right now, I have plenty of pre-packaged energy globules to keep me going.
Ew.
But tell Baxter that I am developing a powerful craving for couscous. Yes, couscous for dinner would be splendid. I'll have a nice tip for you next time, Fanny.
Gross. Okay. I've never had couscous, but like I hear it's like grits, and grits are gross, so I imagine couscous is gross. Okay, so there's that.
Yes?
The professor says she has a hankering for, couscous.
Couscous? Never heard of it. Tell her to order something off the menu.
Sure.
I was in the elevator and it got stuck between floors. I had to climb out the top and I just barely made it up to the floor above. Do you think you'll be able to fix it?
Well, I doubt it's broken. I'll check the power switch in the basement. Glad you're okay. But don't go climbing around the elevator shaft anymore. It's dangerous in there.
What? Why would I climb around the elevator shaft? That's crazy. Nobody does that. Don't worry, I won't do it again.
So, did you grow up around here?
You could say that.
Did you know the original owner, Ezra Wickford, when he lived here?
You could say that.
Did you know him well?
They call it the past for a reason, okay? Because it's over.
Okay, bye.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Goodbye.
Okay, thanks, bye. Okay. Alright, back up to Professor Hotchkiss's room.
Is that my couscous already?
Sorry, Professor, but there's no couscous in the house. You'll need to choose something from the hotel menu.
Well, I don't have a menu. At least not from this hotel. Oh, be a doll and fetch me one, will you, Tata?
So she has a menu from another hotel, apparently. Okay. I do have one.
Did you get the menu?
Sure did. How about opening the door so I can give it to you?
Oh, you're a sneaky one. Just slip it under the door, please. Nice and easy. No funny stuff.
Sneaky Nancy.
Baby back ribs, yes. Oh, chili cheese dog, fried bologna sandwich. I'm
All
not
of that sounds
usually
good
much
right now.
of a meat eater, but very well. 50 drumsticks, please. Chicken, that is. Cluck, cluck.
50. My goodness.
Sure. 50 drumsticks. Whatever makes you happy.
Rock and roll, dear.
Okay. And we will tell Dexter.
Can I help you?
The professor has changed her order. Seems she's developed an appetite for chicken drumsticks. 50 of them.
Okay then. Drumsticks we got. Oops. But I guess Jock better take that bag of chicken legs out of the freezer. Will you tell him? And then take the rest of the day off, kid. Your
Woohoo!
radiator's as good as fixed.
Okay.
So, do you know if Ezra Wickford had a place where he liked to go and think? Someplace he thought of as a refuge?
There was a private area of the garden. Yeah. The entrance was hidden, so no one could bother him there.
Were you allowed to go out there?
Once in a while he'd bring me out there and teach me about his favorite flowers, but that was like 100 years ago.
Do you think I could go check it out?
Forget about it. There's nothing out there but dead weeds and crumbling statues.
Oh, okay.
Okay. See ya, Mr. Egan.
Alrighty then.
Okay. So now, last chore. We need to go talk to Jacques Brunet to get the chicken legs out of the freezer.
Ah, Nancy, comment ça va?
Ça va bien?
Dexter needs you to defrost that big bag of chicken legs.
Oh la la la, what does he think I am? A sous chef?
Comment ça va means how's it going? Literally, it's how's it going. And you say ça va bien means it's going good.
I'll talk to you later.
A bientôt.
A bientôt. What does that mean? I forget. I know it's a goodbye greeting sort of thing, but I forget what it means literally. A bientôt. I forget what it means. What's next? I don't know. Let's talk to people. Let's exhaust all conversation. Let's start with Dexter. I like to start when I run out of things to do. That typically means you need to talk to your suspects. So I will go do that. I will go talk to, and then I always go in the order that I met them. So I met Dexter first, so we're gonna go talk to Dexter first. And then we'll talk to Lisa, and then Jock, and then we'll knock on Professor Hotchkiss's door. Now I'm like, is it gonna get stuck again?
Did you see I fixed your radiator?
No.
Okay.
Thanks.
See ya, Mr. Egan.
Goodbye.
Thanks, buddy. Okay. Lisa, anything to say?
So what'd you find in the library?
How did you know?
How do you know I was in the library?
Oh, come on, Nancy. You've been on the prowl. I can tell by the sparkle in your eye.
Should we tell her? Why not?
Wow, is it that obvious? I guess I'll have to work on my poker face.
I knew it! So, what'd you find in there? Dead bodies? Ezra Wickford's icky childhood bug collection?
Actually, yeah.
Actually, I did find a secret room of Ezra Wickford's, but no bodies or treasure. There were a few bugs, now that you mention it.
Really? What else? Do tell.
I found out that Dexter actually grew up here with Ezra until he started getting in trouble with the law and Ezra disowned him. Can you believe it?
That is weird. You're such the detective, Nancy. I can't wait to hear what you find out next.
What do you know about Jacques Brunet?
Didn't you watch the last Winter Olympics? He's France's big cheese of skiing. He holds the record for the 500-meter slalom, but he totally choked at the games. I guess he's washed up now. But at least his looks haven't gone down the tubes.
He's okay.
So tell me more about the life of a photojournalist. It must be very glamorous at times.
Well, there's nothing glamorous about the pay, I can tell you that much.
Hey, you're making more than I am right now.
There was a little mix-up with the lockers, and I accidentally opened yours.
Yeah, and?
Well, I was kind of confused. I was just trying to see whose stuff was in there, and I found a bunch of IDs in your bag. They all had your picture and other people's names on them.
Yeah.
A savvy photojournalist always carries a couple of alternate identities, Nancy. When you're working under deadline, you don't always have time to play by the rules. I'm sure you know what I mean.
No, I don't know what you mean.
Does your job take you to exotic, far-off places?
Well, there is a lot of travel. Too bad I'm so useless with foreign languages.
Wait, you're lying, Lisa. You're lying. I saw a letter in Spanish in your bag. And you know I've been through your bag, so why are you still lying?
Did you know Professor Hotchkiss published a book on Marie Antoinette?
Yeah, I looked her up on the internet. The critics panned the book. Looks like other historians think she's a real quack.
Yeah, that's because she showed them up.
When you researched this place, did you find any references to a secret garden?
Not that I remember. But I probably wasn't even thinking about gardens. I mean, it's hardly croquet weather.
I'm dying to find a way into that tower. Where do they usually hide the secret entrances in weird old Midwestern mansions?
I guess I should know, shouldn't I? Too bad most of the places I've covered aren't any weirder than imitation butter. I wish you'd hurry up and find it, though, so we can check it out.
I'll let you get back to your magazine.
Keep me posted.
Okay. Well, I think I will end the video there. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know what you thought of the video in the comments down below. Please leave a like on the video. If you haven't subscribed yet, click subscribe and click the bell icon so you can be notified when I upload a video and when I go live. I also live stream every day at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube, except on Wednesdays and Sundays. And on Saturday, I stream at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you can join me for that. If you'd like to support what I do, I have a Patreon. It's linked in the description down below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a magical day.